things have gotten slightly complicated when you have to look at badminton. Not so much for the duo of Satvik Sairaj, Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty, but it has unfortunately become a bit more complicated for Lakshya Sen. Why is that? Deletion, error 404, not found. Deletion? What are we talking about here? Well, one of Lakshya Sen's matches has gotten deleted. Why is that and why it has caused a problem for Lakshya Sen? I am not talking about any particular technological error that has happened. I am talking about two games of Satvik Sairaj, Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty as well as Lakshya Sen that have gotten deleted. Satvik Sairaj, Rankireddy, Chirag Shetty, Lakshya Sen matches, one of them has been deleted. Both opponents of Sachi and Lakshya Sen have suffered injuries. The German duo in the case of Satvik Sairaj, Rankireddy, Chirag Shetty and Kevin Corden of Guatemala. Now, Sachi's solution, what has happened in the Satvik Sairaj, Chirag Shetty situation is that their problem is not that much. But Lakshya Sen's problems has compounded a lot more in the quest for a medal. Why is that? This is a very peculiar rule that is there in the BWF tour when it comes to the Olympics, because Mark Lamphus has withdrawn, German men's doubles player Mark Lamphus has withdrawn from the Olympic Games due to a knee injury. So Lamphus and Marvin Seidel, their group games will not happen. So Satvik Sairaj, Rankireddy, their game will not be played. It doesn't impact them much because they already won their opening game in quite dramatic fashion. As per, this is the last point which is very important. As per BWF general competition regulations for group stage play, the results of all the matches played or yet to be played involving in Group C are now considered deleted. So in Group C, where Satvik Sairaj, Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty are, that matches will get deleted. So basically it is a 3-horse race now. In Group if you look at it, the group where Lakshya Sen is, that has now become a 3-horse race, and Lakshya Sen has had to bear the brunt of it because he is in the toughest group of all. He faced Kevin Corden of Guatemala. He won that game, but now that match will not be counted. One player from each group in singles reaches the round of 16. That is the rule. If you look at it, the two players will have played 2 games where Lakshya has 3-star. Why 3-star? Because the game against Kevin Corden will not be calculated now. It's a straight shootout now between Jonathan Christie and Lakshya Sen. Now, Jonathan Christie's game against Kevin Corden has been cancelled, but he won his game against the other opponent, against the Belgian opponent. So, if Christie wins against Lakshya, Lakshya is out. So, that is why this situation was so problematic earlier, it's now become even more complicated. In the case of Satvik Sairaj, Rankireddy, if the other duo had caused problems, then their game between Faraj and Adrianto, which is very, very complicated. The Indonesians are one of the best at this point in time. Satvik Sairaj and Chirag, they would have had to beat Faraj and Adrianto. But now that is not the case because 2 doubles team from each group into the next round. So basically, even if Satvik Sairaj, Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty lose to Adrianto and Faraj, it doesn't make a difference that much, provided the Germans, the other duo, don't beat the Indonesians. Sachi have made winning start in Paris, and that is why it is a wonderful situation for them. But the Germans' withdrawal has ensured that the double stage in Group C is okay. But as far as Lakshya Sen is concerned, Jonathan Christie has gotten the better of him in the last couple of seasons. He's an All-England winner also. So Christie and Lakshya beats Christie, he's into the round of 16. But there he potentially faces HS Pranoy. So that is why you are going to see Lakshya Sen's task of climbing the summit in Paris become a whole lot tougher. And it's unfortunate that this withdrawal has led to a complicated deletion. Thank you so much folks for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.